and welcome to my channel. So if you're someone who's interested in cooking, shopping hauls, hair care videos, then this is the right place for you. So this is my githeri. So I boiled it like 2 days ago and I kept it in the fridge. I didn't fry it. I think I was missing one of the ingredients, so I didn't fry immediately. So I'm going to fry that now. And then I have my dania here. Then next I had already cut my tomatoes, and then I have my cabbage here, and then I have my mayonnaise, as you can see, and then I have my hoho. I have the onions already cut, and then I'd forgotten to get another ingredient, that is githeri masala. Yeah, so for the githeri masala I wanted to get one from, what is it called? This is from Tropical Heat, but I didn't get, as you can see, I was just showing you the chicken masala, so I didn't get one from Tropical Heat for githeri. So we are starting the process of cooking. So I just put the oil, then I'll go ahead add the onions and then just cook until somehow golden brown. I normally do not let my onions cook into golden brown. As long as they've cooked a bit, then that's good for me. I'll then go ahead and add the tomatoes, then continue mixing with the onions. Then the next thing I'm going to add is the tomato paste. So I put 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. It's normally advisable not to use a lot of tomato paste in this case. Then I'll just add salt to taste. I'll then go ahead and add the capsicum, or if you like hoho, and then just mix and then cover to cook. So at this point I'm just adding the githeri masala. I did add, I think, 2 teaspoons. I wish I added at least 4 teaspoons because, like I said, I wanted to get the one from Tropical Heat, which is much better, but this one, it didn't I think I didn't add enough because after cooking and tasting I couldn't feel the masala, but I think the Tropical Heat one is better. So when you're done, you just try to mix the ingredients, and then now finally I just went ahead and added my githeri. But as I say, I think the Tropical Heat githeri masala is the best option in this case. So I added a little bit of water because the githeri still had some water, so I just added a bit of it. So of course, like I said, I added a little bit of water since the githeri already had some water, and then just mix. And actually the best way to make sure your githeri is sweet, normally I just mix it a bit and then cover, and then after you've covered, when you open, you can actually tell and see that it looks really cooked and nice. Then the next thing, I just added the dania, so that actually dania is the last thing you're going to add, and then you just go ahead and mix and then cook a bit. You're not supposed to cook dania that much, so that's why I added it after I had let it cook, and then covered a little bit so that it could cook just a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is cut my cabbage, and then I'm going to place it in a basin so that I can wash it. Yeah, so at this point I'm just washing the cabbage, and then I went ahead and placed it in a bowl. But I advise that if you're going to use a bowl, just use a bigger one, because I put it in a bowl and then I still went ahead and transferred into a side plate, which was even smaller, and it didn't make my work easy. So when you're doing this, please put in a big bowl so that when you're doing the mixing and everything, it's easy for you. So I advise that you put in a big bowl so that when you're doing the mixing, it's really easy for you. Apologies for the lighting. I think that was too much lighting, and the cabbage is white, so you clearly couldn't see how the cabbage looks like. But yeah, you can see the next thing I'm doing is getting a side plate and then just transferring my cabbage into a side plate. I tell you, it wasn't a good idea because I had a problem trying to mix of course the mayonnaise with the cabbage, but I still managed. But like I advised in the previous whatever, like I advised, please use a big bowl rather than a side plate or a small bowl. So I'm just going to add my, what is it called, vinegar. So this is vinegar, white vinegar. And then now I'll go in with the mayonnaise. So for the mayonnaise, I did put like 2 teaspoons, and then I mixed. And now as you mix, you can tell if it's enough. So I kept on mixing, and then when I noticed it's not enough, I went ahead and added another 2 teaspoons, and then continued mixing. So when you mix, you can clearly tell when it's enough. So I think those were 4 teaspoons. So I went ahead and added another 2. Those were 6 teaspoons. So the 6 were enough for the amount of cabbage that I'd cut, and then I went ahead and added salt, of course, to taste. So I normally prefer doing this way rather than cooking the cabbage. I don't like cooked cabbage. I really don't like cooked cabbage, so I do it this way. There's another way you can do it by adding carrots. I think that's something I can show you guys in a different video, but yes, there's a different way of doing it, but I didn't have the carrots, so this is what I opted for. And you can see it's not cooked like cooked cabbage. I don't remember the last time I ate cooked cabbage, but yeah. So when I was done, I again transferred it to the bowl. I thought that cabbage would be that much, but it was a lot, and I had, of course, to transfer to a side plate to mix and then back to the bowl. But yeah, you can tell how you're going to do this in your case. So I just returned it to the bowl, and we are done with the cabbage. And this is how it looked. You can see it looks delicious, and it was delicious. I'd rather do this than cook cabbage to eat with githeri, so this is better. And if you have an avocado, you can also use that, but this is what I had and this is what I was going to use. And in this case, this is my already cooked githeri. As you can see, it looks yummy, it looks delicious, it looks tasty. And then now that's my plate, so I just grabbed a plate and then a spoon, and then I was just going to serve myself. Of course, that's a lot of githeri. I swear, that's a lot of githeri. I swear I ate all of it. So, and that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for the support. I do really appreciate. If you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. Click the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And as for the returning subscribers, I do really appreciate your support and welcome back. So that's how I make my githeri. You can try out the recipe and let me know on the comment section how it goes. Thank you guys for watching and do have a lovely one.